All right, because of what happened in the last 2 days, Thursday and Friday, I want to tone it down with my put spreads. Maybe not do put spreads on everything, but I do want to do put spreads on earning trades because, like I mentioned in my previous videos, at least earnings, it won't be affected by the general market. It's a binary event. So I'm in on the trade before close, and then I'm out of the trade next day at the open, and the market reaction will depend on the earnings announcement, not necessarily on how the general market reacts. So in times where everything's dropping, I find that earning trades might be safer because I'm less impacted by general market behavior. So which stocks have earnings? So many ways to look it up. I use Finwiz, and then I look at Screener, and then I choose market cap over 10 billion, and then earnings date today after market close. We've got Coupa, Lululemon, and Slack. And if I look at tomorrow before market open, there's nothing. And then if I look at the rest of the week, there's also Chewy, Kroger, Oracle, Peloton, and Zscaler. I'm going to play the others, but on day of earnings. So right now, the only ones that have earnings today after market close, I want to play it before market close, is Coupa, Lululemon, and Work. So let's go place the trades right now. So I already have orders. I already have orders on them. Because I'm trying to time best entry since they dropped hard in the morning, but now they're back up. Not sure if they're going to drop, so I'm just going to go ahead and place the trades. So let me just cancel these orders first. So I'm going to cancel them, and I'm going to replace them right now live. Cancel. All right, so let's start with Coupa. All right, so it's at 277 right now. So what I like to do is you look at the straddle value. It gives me the expected move. So at 277.5, which is what the stock is trading at exactly, the straddle value is about 30 points. So I'm going to go 30 points lower. So 277.5 minus 30 is 247.5. So now I'm going to do a vertical put credit spread at 247.5. So there is no 247.5, so I'm going to choose 245 and 240. I'm going to do 2 contracts. So this is something new. I used to do 1 contract, but I have to start increasing my contracts just to be consistent, and I have the capital for it. So it just makes no sense to do 1 contract when I've got 45k of maintenance excess and commissions are just eating up into my 1 contract trade. So if I make a $40 profit, I end up paying $13 in commission. So it eats up a lot of my profit. So I have to do at least 2 contracts. But as long as I'm consistent throughout all my trades and I'm doing 2 contracts. All right, so you could see right now that this one here, this put spread, 245, 240 is trading between 0 and 170. So let's put an order of, let's say 0.9, 0.9. So duration day, send order. So let's review. Sell to open 2 coup, September 11, 245 put. Buy to open 2 coup, September 11, 240. So 5 points wide, trying to collect 90 cents. So that's $180. My risk is the difference between 5 minus 90 cents times 2 contracts. But I'm gonna try my best not to lose max loss by managing the trade at the open. So hopefully coup doesn't fall. If it opens tomorrow below 240, then I'm kind of in trouble. But most likely, in most cases, it'll open either a little bit lower or it will go up. But I'm counting on volatility crush, which will allow me to buy back this options trade for less, and the difference will be my profit. But if it does drop below 240, I've got a few options. Either I just close it out right away. I have 2 days of time value remaining, so maybe I can close it out for a small loss, or maybe for break even, or I can sell a call spread at the same strike, so a 245, 250 call spread. If I can collect a decent credit from that call spread, then I'll do it, and then my max loss will be the difference between $5 and the credits received from the put spread and the credit received from the call spread, and then I just have to hope that by Friday it closes near 245. That's in the case that it drops below 240 tomorrow, but I'm counting that it either stays above 245 or it actually goes even higher after earnings. So let's send the order. So sell to open 245, buy to open 240, send order, 90 cents. So it's not getting filled. Maybe got to lower it. So let's bring it to 85 cents, send order, not getting filled. I don't like going below 80 cents. So I think I'm going to leave it at that, or I'm going to have to bring the strikes higher. So 155 and 10 is 65 cents, 165, and half of that should be 80. Yeah, so let's do 83 cents. Yeah, so it got filled. As you could see, it got filled at 83 cents. So now if I go back to my positions, I've got a vertical put on coup at 245, 240, collected 83 cents. All right, so now let's go do Lululemon. I usually do it before market close. So right now we're 2 p.m. Eastern, so I've got 2 hours to go, but I have things to do before market close, so I'm gonna do it right now. Plus, it keeps going higher, so I feel like I'm not gonna get the best entry if I just keep waiting. I should have done it earlier this morning. I was available, I was online, I was watching it, but I just don't know what the lowest point is. That's the problem. You can't always time it perfectly. But Lululemon dropped to 348.5. So imagine if I did my put spread starting at this point when Lulu was at 348.5. I probably could have been able to close it right now for 50% profit easily. Regardless, so this is where we are at right now. So 361. So let's look at the straddle value. So 360, it's giving me almost 40 points, so 38 points. So let's do 320 as a short strike. So let's do vertical at a 320 short strike and 5-point wide. So that's my maximum loss. So 320 I said. So 320, 315. Let's do 2 contracts. All right, so 320 short put, 315 long put. So my max loss is 5 points minus the credit that I receive. And as you can see, I could receive at least 75 cents. So let's ask for 90 cents. Let's send order. So sell to open 2 Lulu at 320, buy to open 315 put, so 5-point wide, asking for 90 cents. All right, let's send order. September 11. Send order, got filled at 90 cents. Perfect. All right, so there we are. 2 contracts. Yes, 2 contracts, 2 contracts. Yeah, so it's already showing a loss, but it's just because there's a big difference between the bid and the ask. But it's not showing, it's not really losing right now, but we'll see. It's going to be after hours, so really after 4 o'clock I'm going to find out if it's a winning trade or a losing trade. So really Lululemon, I need it to stay above 320 by Friday, or even if it drops after earnings, but if it drops like 10 points, 15 points, I'm still good. I should be able to close it the next day because of volatility crush. If it drops to 320 or 315 after earnings, then it's going to be a different scenario. I'm going to have to take a loss on it. And like coupa, maximum loss is $5 minus the put credit received, minus the credit received from the put spread. But I could sell a call spread at the 323.25 level if it drops below 315, and therefore I'm reducing my max loss, and I'm giving a chance for Lululemon maybe to climb back up to 320 in the case it drops below 315 after earnings. As you can see, coupa is already dropping to 276, so I could have gotten a better entry on coupa. Whatever, let's not look at it because I'm not going to sell another one even if it drops. So I didn't get the best entry on coupa, but whatever. Let me just see if SPY is dropping right now. No, SPY is at 337.21. All right, so the next trade will be work, I think. Yeah, I think work has earnings. Yeah, so let's look at work now. Because it's a small priced stock, it's going to be hard to do a 5-point wide spread. Now there's a few options. I could do a naked call on work, but it's risky, of course, because the risk is undefined. I could lose an unlimited amount. See, this was trading for 30 cents this morning. Now it's trading for 20 cents. Could have made a good profit already, but anyways, it's too scary. So yeah, I could sell this, do like maybe 10 contracts, collect $200, and as long as work stays below 51 by Friday, I win. If it stays close to 30 tomorrow and there's a volatility crush, I can close it early. But I saw Zoom go from 310, I believe, before earnings to 465 after earnings. So a crazy jump after earnings is possible. So it's kind of scary. So I'd rather not do it because I just can't handle the stress. Plus, I'll have to wait till Fridays. So I think I'm going to do a put spread, or I could even do an in the money covered call or a naked put as well. But a naked put has unlimited risk. So a put spread, at least my risk is defined. Worst case scenario, it drops like crazy. I don't lose a maximum. I'm not stuck in the trade. I can get out for a controlled loss. So let's look at the straddle value. So the straddle value at 30 for work is $5. All right, so I'm going to take a 25 strike. So I'm going to do a vertical at a 25 strike. Now, if I do 25 and 5-point wide and then do a 20 on the long put, I'm going to collect about 44. So I'm losing a lot. The max capital or the risk, my max loss on this trade is going to be $4.50. So it's too high. So that's because it's a small price stock. So I'm going to have to come closer on the long side. I'm going to have to do maybe, let's see what happens if I do 23 or actually 22.5. 22.5 gives me 32 cents. So it's as if I'm doing a 5-point wide, it's as if I'm collecting about 64 cents. Still too low. So let's come closer. Let's do 24. So if I do 24, I can collect about 18 cents. 18 times 5 is about 90 cents. So yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to do 5 contracts. Actually, 5 contracts would be as if I'm doing one contract of a 5-point wide spread. So I'm going to do 10 contracts. It's going to be a lot more commissions, but it's 75 cents per contract. So I'm going to do 25.24 put spread. I'm going to do 10 contracts, and I'm going to ask for 19 cents. Send order. Sell to open 10 work September 11, 25 put. Buy to open 10 work 24 put. All right, max loss or capital required 829, credit of 190, $20 in commissions. Send order. All right, not filled. Probably have to bring it down to 18 cents, but let's wait, hold on for a bit. So if work drops below 24 after earnings, I've reached max loss. Max loss will be 1,000 minus the credit received, let's say of $180. But I can sell a call spread at 25 to reduce max loss. But I'm hoping work goes up after earnings because it is an online platform. It is something that people use at work to communicate with each other. It's like a messenger, but for enterprises. And since a lot of people were working from home, most likely it was used more often. But it does have competitors like Microsoft Teams, and I'm sure there are plenty others. But I mean, it should go up. Everything online seems to be going up after earnings these days. So 19 is not getting filled. I'm going to bring it down to 18. So click on it, click modify, click 18, send order. I don't want to go lower than 18 though. So now 18 is not getting filled. So let's see how much 17 gives me. 17 times 5 is about 85 cents. 85 cents is not bad either, but I know I can get 18 because I saw it. So let's just, I guess I can hold on. Yeah, you know, I'm going to leave it at 18. If it gets filled, great. If not, too bad. So let's cancel, leave it as is. If it gets filled, it gets filled. But just wanted to show you the process of how I trade earnings. So that's it really. Now I just hope that it stays above my short strike after earnings is announced. I close it right away. If it drops below, then I have to manage it, either just take the loss and close, or by selling a call spread against it to reduce max loss and hope that it comes back up to my strike. That's my plan for this, for Coop, for Lululemon, and for work if it does get filled. So that's weird. So I've entered 18 and the bid is 18 and I'm not getting filled. So that's kind of weird. What more do they want? If I'm selling for 18 and the bid is showing 18, I should get filled right away. Looks like I'm going to have problems with this one. Maybe I'll just cancel it. I might get partial filled as well. So there you go. I'm asking for 18. The bid is 18 and it's not getting through. What, I have to ask for 17 to get through? Or are there other people ahead of me getting their orders filled before me? What was the commission on that? I think it was $30. So it's 20 legs, so 20 contracts times 0.75 plus 5. Okay, so it's $20 commission in and out. So it'll be $40 to close the trade tomorrow. If it's a winning trade, let's say it goes to, let's say I can buy it back for, I don't know, 2 cents or 5 cents. 0.05 times, how many contracts did I say? I have 10? I don't know, 20. So let's say I buy it back for 5 cents. I've got 10 contracts, so times 1,000, so $50. I'm going to have to pay $50 plus $20 of commission, so 70. And right now I'm supposed to collect about 190, so minus 190. But I'm also paying commissions of, so I'll be left with about $100 of profit if this trade goes well. So it's taking about $40 of commissions because I'm doing 1 point wide. Yeah, I think I'm just going to cancel it. So now I only have Coop and Lulu. Now, sometimes I'll play the other earnings of the week, even if it still has a few days to go. But because of this crazy market, I could play something right now and then it just keeps dropping. The stock keeps dropping just because of the general market, not because of earnings. So that means I'm stuck in the trade and my starting point isn't as good as if I had just waited to play earnings right before the close. At the same time, it could also go up and I can close the trade before earnings. That happens as well. Generally, that's what happens. But in this market, I'm going to wait. I'm going to hold on and just play. Really, I just want to play the earnings. All right, so I guess I only have these 2 earning trades. All right, so if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. Like always, if you can open an account with Questrade to trade on the stock market, use my referral link below to get $50 in free trades. Also, check out the other referral links below. If you enjoyed this video, click the like button, share with a friend, and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.